If you're watching this video, there's a really good chance that you're thinking about moving to San Diego, California. In this video, I want to share the pros and cons of living in San Diego, and if you stay till the end of the video, I will share some secrets about living here. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, CC Summerfield here in San Diego, and if you're someone that wants to know what it's like to live, eat, breathe, sleep, or play, or anything else that goes on in San Diego, make sure you hit the subscribe button below, click the notification bell right next to it, so you can get notified every time I upload a video that has to do with what it's like to live in San Diego, California. I get a lot of people reaching out to me about moving to San Diego, wondering what the pros and cons are of living here. And I love sharing what I know and helping people make the best choice when it comes to moving. So if you're looking to move to San Diego, or if you're just curious about what it's like to live here, take a look at the description below. I'll leave my contact information. You can give me a call, email, or text. And if you're looking to make a move to San Diego, I've got you covered. I know what it's like to make the transition from another city, and I love helping people. Let's get right to it. Starting off with con number one. Let's talk about the traffic here. Rush hour is definitely a thing. During normal non-COVID times, you can count on a wait going west on Highway 8 in the morning and east starting around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Don't even get me started about the 805 and the 15. Yes, we call all the highways down here and the number. I think it's a SoCal thing. Both of these highways are a pain, especially in the afternoon. So let's go on to pro number one. And it may be very obvious, our amazing year-round weather. It's not very often that it dips below 65 degrees, and a hot day at the beach in the summer is about 85. Going to the beach in January is a regular occurrence, and while the water is really cold, it can still be warm enough to lay out in a bathing suit on the beach. It certainly does not deter kids from getting wet. Con number two is an unfortunate situation in San Diego, and I think a lot of large cities in California, and that is our homeless population. We just haven't figured out how to take care of everyone, and it's so unfortunate, and it's something that you will encounter if you live here, especially in the central beach areas. On to pro number two, which is the proximity to the beach, mountains, and the desert. It is said that you can snowboard and surf all in the same day if you live in San Diego, because it's only a few hours drive to the local mountain resort, Big Bear. And really everything else is only about an hour away at most. So if you want a little of everything, San Diego is definitely the place you want to be. Con number three, affordability, specifically housing. We recently ranked number 21 as least affordable housing to buy in America. Yikes. But I have to say, you get what you pay for. Year-round sunshine, beaches within 15 minutes, and living in a city that most others only get to vacation in. Pro number three, this kind of goes back to the weather, the outdoor lifestyle. If you love spending time outdoors, there's an endless list of activities to do, from water sports on the bay and the ocean, to hiking, to exploring neighborhoods, dining outside, or going to the zoo. You could be busy for months. If you like to experience the outdoors from the comfort of your home, San Diego is the perfect place to create a backyard oasis that can be enjoyed year-round. Square footage does not stop at the back door of your house in San Diego. Con number four, crime. While violent crime has been decreasing in San Diego year over year, there's still a problem with petty theft, especially bikes in the beach communities. If you have lived at the beach like me in San Diego for any length of time, you probably have a stolen bike story. And I have heard more than a few stories about stolen cars. Personally, out of the 20 years I've lived at the beach, I have had 3 bikes stolen. One off the front porch that wasn't visible from the street. One was my kid's bike stolen out of a bike cage. And the third and most recent was the lock was cut on my bike and stolen out of my carport. Pro number four, the diversity of communities. San Diego County is such a large area with so many communities that are each unique in their own way. So maybe you're not into the beach lifestyle, you want to be out in the country with some land. We have that. Or you like the idea of living in downtown high-rise with views of the bay and walkability to everything. We've got that. There's so many communities to choose from, each with something they're known for. And it's not only about the geography of the neighborhood, it's about the strong sense of community within each of these communities or neighborhoods of San Diego. In San Diego, people are so very dedicated to the communities that they live in. And the final con, number five, is parking. This is especially true for the coastal and downtown areas. This is in part because of the high density of people that live in these areas, but also because people are visiting. It's a tourist destination. San Diego attracts a lot of tourists, and beaches in the summer on a warm sunny winter day may require patience when it comes to parking. But don't let this discourage you. I've never not found a spot. And thankfully we have ride-sharing services like Uber if you decide you don't want to have to deal with parking. And our fifth and final pro is the arts and culture. Balboa Park is the center of this in San Diego, but there's so many other small places to experience this around San Diego County. The amount of performing arts centers in San Diego is so incredible, from small neighborhood theaters to large venues. You'll find plays and concerts of all genres. Personally, my favorite art in San Diego is the murals. There is not a neighborhood that I know of that doesn't have a mural somewhere in it. Exploring all the neighborhood murals can be really a fun day trip in itself. And finally, my secret that you've been waiting for. I have been waiting to tell you this towards the end, but it's the food. And I'm saying specifically the Mexican food. San Diego, I think, has the best Mexican food in the US. I will never forget getting my first California burrito when I moved to San Diego. I had never heard of such a thing, and I grew up in Northern California, so that's saying something. If you don't know, it's a carne asada burrito with French fries, cheese, guacamole, and pico de gallo. If you know the right spot. Sometimes it doesn't come with that, but we have such a variety from taco shops to sit-down restaurants depending on what you're in the mood for. And don't forget about fish tacos. Oh my gosh. I've got a couple secret spots I can tell you about for fish tacos. All right, so that's it for the pros and cons of living in San Diego. And if you're looking to move or just want to come hang out in San Diego, again, my contact information is below in this video. Make sure you call, text, just reach out to me however you want. Social media, I love helping people see what San Diego has to offer. And I know because I've done it myself, and I wish I had someone to walk me through the process. So again, hit me up below, and I'll see you on the next video.